If you're waking up between 3 and 5 am, it's not random. It's not insomnia. It's not your body betraying you. It's a calling, a whisper from something deeper. The universe, your higher self, whatever name you give it. Know this, it's trying to get your attention. Because while the world sleeps, the few who rise up transform. Now, listen closely. These next few minutes can flip the script on your life. Here's what you need to do. 6 things that will change everything. There is a sacred stillness that surrounds between 3 and 5 am. It's not simply the quiet of the night. It's something deeper. While the world sleeps, the noise of the day is held at bay, and in this sacred space, you have access to a powerful tool that most people overlook. The ability to truly listen. It's no accident that you're awake during this time. The world is in a state of rest, but your mind, heart, and soul are alert, receiving the whispers of wisdom that only come when the distractions are gone. In these moments, you can hear the thoughts and truths that are often drowned out by the noise of the everyday hustle. We live in a world that constantly demands our attention: emails, messages, social media, the pressures of life. We are conditioned to be reactive, always responding to external stimuli. But in those early morning hours, when everything around you is still, you are given a rare gift, the gift of quiet. The gift of being able to hear your thoughts without the interference of the world. This is when your intuition is the loudest, and your deepest, most authentic desires begin to emerge. Is the key to. It's not about trying to figure out what's happening around you, but about tuning into what's happening within you. What is your soul trying to say in this moment of clarity? What is your heart truly yearning for? Beyond the noise of your daily routine, many people miss this opportunity. They reach for their phones as soon as they wake, scroll through their notifications, and let the world's noise enter their mind before they've even had the chance to center themselves. This is the opposite of what you should do. The moment you wake up, your mind is in a state of openness. It's like the pages of a book that haven't been written on yet. You have the power to fill them, but only if you give yourself the space to hear your own voice before the world demands yours. When you listen in the stillness, you can connect with your true self, the version of you that's not shaped by the expectations of others, the version that speaks with clarity and conviction. This is where you find your purpose. Take a moment to just sit in silence and listen. Close your eyes and tune into your body's rhythms. Feel the sensations in your body, the energy coursing through you, and the thoughts that arise. Do not rush to fill the space with noise. Let your mind wander, but gently guide it back to focus on your breath. You'll be surprised by what you discover. In the absence of distraction, your thoughts will begin to show you what really matters. The external world will always be loud, but if you can master the art of listening in these quiet hours, you will learn to tune out the noise and tap into a deeper, more powerful source of wisdom. This practice of listening is more than just a passive act. It's an active commitment to your growth. It's about being present with yourself, being attuned to your own internal dialogue. When you consistently engage with this level of listening, you become more aware of your desires, your needs, and your limitations. You begin to understand your fears, dreams in a way that goes beyond the surface. This is when the transformative power of introspection can begin to work its magic. Instead of reacting to life, you start responding from a place of inner knowing, confidence, and clarity. Most people never time to hear their own inner voice, which is why they remain stuck in patterns of uncertainty, confusion, and overwhelm. But those who wake up in the stillness of the early morning are given a chance to break free from that. They don't rush to fill the silence with distractions. They sit with it, allowing their minds and hearts to align. In those moments of stillness, you are creating space for your truest, most powerful self to emerge. The answers you seek are within you. You just have to quiet the noise to hear them. You have the potential to be more than you ever imagined. And it all starts with simply listening. The act of writing is more than just putting words on paper. It is a process of creating clarity, of distilling the chaos in your mind into something tangible, something that you can see, hold, and revisit. When you wake up between 3 and 5 a.m., your mind is still in a state of fluidity, untainted by the day's demands. It's as if you've just crossed into a new dimension where your subconscious mind is wide open, offering you valuable insights that aren't accessible during the hustle of the day. This is why writing in these early hours can be a profound practice for personal growth. When you grab that pen and begin to write, you're not just jotting down thoughts. You're listening to the whispers of your soul, and you're giving them life. You may think you're too tired or not ready to start your day, but that's exactly the point. Your mind is fresh from sleep, untangled from the stress of the day, and more receptive to inspiration. Your thoughts during this time aren't cluttered with the noise of the world. They're raw, unfiltered, and deeply authentic. When you write during these sacred hours, you are giving voice to what has been buried beneath layers of daily distractions. It's as though you're having a conversation with your most honest, most real self. This practice allows you to capture ideas and emotions that might otherwise slip away unnoticed. The act of writing down these thoughts allows you to externalize what's happening inside of you. It's not enough to simply think about your goals or aspirations. Writing down transforms them into something concrete. Writing clarifies what you want and what you're willing to work for. You may find that ideas flow effortlessly when you give yourself the space to express them. Don't censor yourself in this process. Let the words come freely, without judgment. You'll be surprised at how much can emerge from that first stream of consciousness. Sometimes the most profound revelations come in the moments when you least expect them. And that is exactly the magic of writing in the early hours. You allow yourself to uncover the truth that has been sitting within you all along. Once your thoughts are on paper, you can begin to see patterns, themes, and connections that you might have missed before. Writing provides a form of self-reflection that allows you to gain clarity about your life's direction. Maybe you've been chasing the wrong goals or spending too much time on things that don't truly matter to you. Maybe you've been holding on to limiting beliefs or doubts that you weren't even consciously aware of. But when you read what you've written, it forces you to face your thoughts head on. It's as if you're taking a bird's eye view of your inner world, understanding your thoughts, emotions, and desires from a new perspective. This process also strengthens your self-awareness. Writing forces you to slow down, to look deeply into your own mind, and to consider the larger picture. It's easy to get caught up in the rush of life and forget what you truly want. But when you write, you make a conscious effort to check in with yourself. You get to ask, what's important right now? What's moving me forward? What's holding me back? By putting these questions to paper, you make your unconscious desires conscious. And this is where true transformation begins. You begin to take ownership of your thoughts and your dreams, understanding them at a deeper level. Additionally, writing creates a sense of accountability. Once you've written down your thoughts, goals, and desires, you're committing them to existence. They're no longer fleeting ideas. They've been solidified in your reality. There's a certain power in that act of creation. When you put your intentions on paper, you are making a promise to yourself. You are taking the first step in manifesting your future. It becomes a visual reminder of where you want to go, what you want to accomplish, and who you want to become. This simple act of writing acts as a daily commitment to yourself, pushing you to take action and make those dreams a reality. In these early hours, your mind is open, your heart is clear, and your soul is ready to move forward. Write it down and make it happen. When you wake up between 3 and 5 a.m., it's not just an opportunity to rise and start your day. It's a chance to move with purpose. The very act of getting up during these quiet, sacred hours is a declaration to the universe that you're serious about your life, your goals, and your future. This isn't the time for sluggishness or hesitation. This is the time to ignite your energy. The body responds to movement. Whether it's stretching, walking, or even doing a light workout, movement in the early morning helps to set the tone for your entire day. It tells your body and your mind that you're ready, alert, and focused. Physical movement isn't just about getting the blood flowing, it's about shifting your mindset. Often, when you wake up groggy or reluctant to leave the comfort of your bed, your mind is still lingering in the realm of dreams and distractions. But when you choose to move, you break free from that fog. Your body becomes the catalyst for the clarity you need to propel yourself into the day with purpose and focus. Movement, especially in the early hours, sends a clear message to your mind: you're in control. You're not waiting for motivation. You are creating it with every step, every stretch, every breath. One of the most powerful reasons to incorporate movement into your morning routine is the effect it has on your energy levels. During the early hours, your body is primed for revitalization. A light workout or stretch routine can help release tension, increase blood flow, and give your body the much needed boost to begin the day with a sense of vitality. You'll feel more awake, more alive, and more engaged in the present moment. The beauty of these early hours is that they are free from external pressures, allowing you to focus entirely on your physical and mental state. This focus not only helps you feel physically energized, but also strengthens your mindset, making you more resilient to the challenges that may come later in the day. There's also something profoundly transformative about exercising or moving first thing in the morning. It can reset your body's natural rhythm. Many people live on autopilot, caught in a cycle of stress, anxiety, and exhaustion. But when you take the time to wake up early and give your body what it needs, you begin to break free from this cycle. Physical movement helps align your body with its natural circadian rhythm, boosting your mood, improving your sleep quality, and even enhancing your cognitive function. This is why so many high achievers incorporate movement into their morning routines. Because it creates a foundation of energy and mental clarity that they can build on throughout the day. When you choose to move with purpose, you are signaling to yourself that you are an active participant in your life. You're no longer a passive observer, waiting for opportunities or motivation to come to you. Instead, you are creating your own energy. You're establishing momentum that will carry you through the day. This isn't about pushing yourself to the point of exhaustion. It's about respecting your body, honoring your energy, and cultivating a positive, powerful relationship with your physical self. The act of moving becomes a form of self-love, one that nurtures both your body and your mind. Another key benefit of moving early in the morning is the effect it has on your mental clarity. When your body is in motion, your brain releases endorphins, the chemicals that reduce stress and anxiety and improve your mood. This helps you approach the rest of the day with a calm, focused mindset. The more you make physical activity a priority during these early hours, the more you train your body to respond to challenges with a sense of ease and composure. Your mind becomes sharper, your emotions more balanced, and you begin to handle stress with a level of grace and poise that others may envy. Movement in the early morning is a powerful practice for self-discipline. It is a commitment to your own well-being, a choice to prioritize yourself before the world pulls you in 1,000 different directions. It takes intention, consistency, and effort. By building the habit of moving first thing in the morning, you create a foundation of self-respect and inner strength that will serve you throughout your day and in every area of your life. It's a simple act, but one that compounds over time, leaving you stronger, more resilient, and more aligned with your true purpose. When you choose to move, you're not just improving your body, you're shaping your future. In a world that's constantly demanding your attention, it's easy to get lost in the noise. The 24/7 cycle of news, social media, and endless updates can create a sense of overwhelm. But when you wake up between 3 and 5 a.m., this is your opportunity to break free from that chaos. The first thing you need to do is guard your mind like a sacred space. Don't let the distractions of the outside world infiltrate your inner peace before you've had a chance to center yourself. This is not the time to scroll through your phone or jump into the never-ending news cycle. Instead, use this moment to nourish your mind with something that elevates you. Choose something that inspires you, challenges you, or expands your perspective. Reading is one of the most effective ways to feed your mind during this time. When you read something that resonates with you, whether it's a book on personal growth, a spiritual text, or a piece of writing that challenges your worldview, you're setting the foundation for a powerful day. The mind is like a sponge in the early hours, and what you absorb in these moments will shape your thoughts, emotions, and actions for the rest of the day. Choose something that aligns with your values and goals. It could be a chapter from a book that empowers you, an article that offers new insights, or even a poem that sparks creativity. This is about feeding your mind with the fuel it needs to thrive. Listening to empowering audio content can also be an excellent way to feed your mind. Whether it's a podcast, an inspiring speech, or a motivational audiobook, auditory content can be just as impactful as reading. The beauty of audio is that it engages your mind while allowing you to focus on other tasks, like preparing your body for movement. When you listen to something uplifting or educational, you're creating a mental environment that fosters growth and progress. It's like having a mentor speak directly to you, guiding you toward clarity and action. The right content will challenge your thinking and push you to become a better version of yourself. This is about choosing content that inspires, not just entertains. Another powerful way to feed your mind during these early hours is through meditation. This is a practice that allows you to clear your mind and cultivate a sense of peace and focus. Meditation in the early morning offers a unique opportunity to connect with your higher self before the world demands anything from you. By sitting in stillness and focusing on your breath, you can create mental clarity that will guide you throughout the day. Meditation helps you center yourself, reducing anxiety and promoting a sense of calm. When you take the time to meditate, you're not just slowing down. You're giving your mind the space to rejuvenate, recalibrate, and focus on what truly matters. Affirmations are another powerful tool that can feed your mind with positive energy. When you wake up early in the morning, your subconscious mind is especially receptive to new beliefs and patterns. By repeating affirmations that align with your goals and values, you begin to reprogram your mind for success. This isn't just about speaking empty words, it's about speaking with conviction and belief. Your words have power, and when you consistently affirm your worth, your potential, and your vision, you're laying the groundwork for a mindset that can overcome any challenge. Start your day with affirmations that inspire you to take bold action, to trust in your abilities, and to face the world with confidence. One of the most important aspects of feeding your mind is consistency. The more you feed your mind with positive, empowering content, the more your thoughts will begin to reflect those ideas over time. This creates a snowball effect. What you think about consistently shapes who you are and how you show up in the world. By creating the habit of feeding your mind first thing in the morning, you ensure that you start your day on a high note. The more you prioritize your mental nourishment, the more resilient and focused you will become. Consistent mental nourishment is the key to creating a mindset that empowers you to live intentionally and with purpose. It's about making a commitment to yourself that you will guard your mind against negativity and instead fill it with thoughts that propel you toward your dreams. In the quiet hours of the early morning, you have the rare opportunity to decide what enters your mind. This is the time to take control, to curate the content you consume, and to choose what will empower you. In a world full of distractions, it's essential to make this decision consciously. By feeding your mind with the right information, you're setting yourself up for success, resilience, and clarity. What you expose yourself to in these moments will become the foundation for how you approach the rest of your day. Choose wisely. Let the early hours be a time to fill your mind with the inspiration, knowledge, and positivity you need to create the life you truly desire. When you wake up between 3 and 5 a.m., you're presented with a powerful opportunity to take control of your day. The typical morning routine often involves jumping into the hustle, diving straight into tasks and distractions before you even have a moment to breathe. But what if, instead of scrambling, you chose to focus on one clear and specific intention? It's in these early hours that you have the rare chance to intentionally define your day, to determine where your focus will lie. One of the most transformative practices you can adopt is to set a single, clear intention for the day, one that acts as a guide for your actions, decisions, and mindset. This isn't about creating a laundry list of to-dos or checking off tasks. This choosing one thing that resonates deeply with your values and goals and committing to it with unwavering focus. By setting this intention, you're putting out into the universe a clear signal of what matters most to you at that moment. This intention becomes your anchor for the day. It's easy to get lost in the overwhelming number of tasks that fill our schedules. But when you make an intention the centerpiece of your focus, you cut through the noise. For example, if your intention is to prioritize self-care, you may find yourself saying no to extra work or social obligations that drain your energy. If your intention is growth, you may choose to dive deep into learning or engaging in practices that challenge you intellectually. The key is to choose something that resonates with you, something that will elevate your life in a meaningful way. What makes setting a single intention so powerful is that it gives you the clarity to avoid distractions. Throughout the day, we are bombarded with endless demands for our attention. It can be overwhelming to try to juggle multiple priorities at once. But when you choose a singular intention, it acts as a guiding compass. Every decision you make, every action you take, is filtered through this lens of purpose. It helps you stay grounded and rooted in what truly matters, allowing you to approach the day with laser-focused energy. It's easy to lose track of your deeper goals when you're caught up in the daily grind. But setting a strong intention every morning ensures you remain connected to your bigger vision. A key aspect of setting a powerful intention is that it allows you to take charge of your energy. Often, we allow the demands of the world to dictate how we feel and what we do. External circumstances, other people's expectations, and unforeseen events can all derail us from what we truly want to accomplish. But when you start your day with a clear intention, you're essentially taking back your power. You're saying, no matter what happens today, this is my focus, and I will not let anything pull me off course. This internal alignment strengthens your ability to respond to challenges with a calm and focused mind. You begin to approach everything that comes your way with purpose, making conscious decisions that support your intention rather than reacting impulsively. Moreover, setting an intention isn't just about achieving something specific. It's about creating a mindset that propels you towards success. It's about programming your mind to be in a state of readiness. When you choose your intention, you are aligning your mental, emotional, and physical states with that goal. Whether it's to be more productive, to be more mindful, or to stay positive, your intention acts as a blueprint for your behavior. This mental programming helps you stay focused and present, minimizing the distractions that would otherwise derail you. It's like setting the course for a ship. You may encounter rough seas or unexpected storms, but as long as your intention is clear, you know exactly where you're heading. The beauty of setting an intention in the early hours is that it creates momentum. Just as the early morning provides you with a moment of calm before the chaos of the day begins, your intention acts as the spark that ignites everything that follows. With a clear and focused intention, you enter the day with a sense of purpose that empowers every action you take. It's like planting a seed at the beginning of the day. With each choice you make, you nurture that seed. And by the end of the day, you see the results of your consistent effort. The power of this practice is that it's not just about one day. It's about creating a habit that compounds over time, strengthening your resolve and guiding you towards success. Setting an intention every morning isn't a one-time exercise. It's a continuous practice that keeps you in alignment with your goals. As you continue to do this day after day, it becomes easier to make decisions that serve your greater vision. You no longer feel pulled in a million directions or overwhelmed by the constant barrage of tasks. Instead, you navigate the day with purpose, resilience, and clarity. This practice of setting an intention each morning has the power to transform not only your days, but your entire life. One focused choice at a time. It gives you the power to create the life you want to live, guided by intention, not by chance. Waking up between 3 and 5 a.m. is more than just an early rise. It's a sacred window of time. A space where possibilities are endless and the world is still. This quiet stillness is the perfect moment for introspection, self-reflection, and goal setting. During this time, the external noise hasn't yet flooded in. and your mind is free from the usual demands of the day. It is in these precious hours that you can reflect on your deepest desires, reassess your priorities, and connect with the truth of who you are and where you want to go. Rather than rushing into the day's responsibilities, take a few moments to pause and reflect. Ask yourself, where am I now and where do I want to go? What is truly important to me at this stage in my life? These questions act as powerful guides, helping you align your actions with your greater purpose. It's not just about surviving another day. It's about setting the stage for meaningful, intentional living. While it's easy to feel overwhelmed by the challenges of life, waking up early gives you the mental space to reframe your mindset. Instead of rushing into your day with stress, chaos, and anxiety, use the early morning to establish a sense of calm. Start by focusing on your breath. Deep, deliberate breaths allow you to center yourself, calm your mind, and become present in the moment. This simple practice of breathing anchors you and creates a peaceful foundation for your day. It's easy to allow the pressure of daily tasks to dictate how you feel. But when you take control of your breath first thing in the morning, you take control of your mental state. Breath work is a powerful tool for clearing the mind, reducing anxiety, and opening the door to greater clarity. The way you begin your morning sets the tone for the rest of your day, so make it one of intentional calm and focus. Another powerful practice you can adopt in the early morning is journaling. Writing in a journal allows you to release pent-up thoughts, worries, and emotions that may have accumulated from the previous day or from your subconscious mind. In the stillness of the morning, your mind is more receptive to these insights. By writing down your thoughts, you gain clarity, emotional release, and a deeper understanding of yourself. Journaling gives you the space to reflect on what worked in your life, what didn't, and what changes you want to make moving forward. It allows you to track your growth, celebrate your victories, and set new intentions for the days ahead. Writing becomes a mirror, revealing the patterns in your thoughts, habits, and behavior. This practice of self-awareness allows you to course correct when necessary, keeping you aligned with your highest goals and values. As you settle into the quiet of the early morning, it's also the perfect time to express gratitude. Gratitude is transformative practice that shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant. When you take a moment to recognize the things in your life that you are thankful for, whether it's your health, your relationships, or even the opportunity to begin a new day, you create a ripple effect of positivity. Gratitude opens the heart, calms the mind, and helps you recognize the richness of your life in the present moment. It's so easy to get caught up in what you don't have. But when you wake up and intentionally choose to appreciate what is already in your life, you elevate your energy. You begin the day from a place of abundance, which invites even more good things to flow into your life. Gratitude creates a magnetic energy that attracts success, peace, and joy. The early morning is also the ideal time to connect with your body. Whether you choose to do yoga, stretching, or a light workout, this time gives you an opportunity to physically prepare yourself for the challenges of the day. Physical activity, even in small amounts, can have profound effects on your mental clarity, emotional well-being, and overall energy levels. When you move your body, you release tension, boost your circulation, and activate your muscles, all of which set the stage for a productive and energized day. It also improves your mood by releasing endorphins, the feel-good chemicals in your brain. Engaging in morning movement practices helps you feel more present and grounded in your body, And it also builds discipline and self-respect. By honoring your body with movement, you honor the strength and resilience within you, setting the foundation for a successful and fulfilling day. Lastly, one of the most impactful practices you can engage in between 3 and 5 am is meditation. Meditation is a powerful tool for deepening your connection to your inner self. In the quietude of the early hours, your mind is free from external distractions, making it the perfect time to enter a state of stillness and presence. Meditation allows you to clear away the clutter in your mind and focus on the present moment. It helps you tune into your intuition, build emotional resilience, and cultivate peace and mindfulness. Whether you practice mindfulness meditation, guided meditation, or focus on your breath, this practice opens the door to a higher state of consciousness, allowing you to tap into your inner wisdom. Through meditation, you gain clarity, develop a sense of inner peace, and build the mental fortitude needed to navigate whatever challenges may arise during the day. It's a practice that grounds you, aligns you with your true purpose, and helps you approach life with a sense of calm, centered focus. As you move through the day, carrying the energy and intentions from your early morning practices, remember this: the time between 3 and 5 am is a gift, a quiet space that many overlook, yet holds within it the power to transform your life. The small, intentional actions you take in these early hours set the tone for everything that follows. Whether it's reflecting on your goals, centering yourself with breath, practicing gratitude, or connecting with your body, these moments are an investment in your mental, physical, and emotional well-being. The world may rush around you, but by claiming these precious hours for yourself, you are choosing to live intentionally, aligned with your highest purpose. The journey to transformation starts with how you begin each day, and in those early hours, you hold the power to create the life you've always dreamed of. So, rise with purpose, harness the stillness, and let each day unfold with clarity and intention. The choice is yours, and the time is now.